Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? Of course, my name is Kent. The channel's EOS San Diego, but I'm bringing you this broadcast EOS nightly because I make nightly broadcasts about the EOS blockchain. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit tonight about, let me share my screen with you. I want to talk about the markets again because the markets were up today. Let's go to the market here. There we go. So anyway, the market was up 11% today. Right here, you can see 11.1%. Last night, I actually made a video about how EOS can't get any momentum. And just about the time I make that video, it goes up in price. It goes back to where it was before, and actually a little bit more than it was before. So I guess EOS can get some momentum, and it can go back up into the range that I said it was trading in and stay in that range. So anyway, let's take a look at this right now, because here's EOS. Actually, is up across the board over the past hour, past 24 hours, and the past 7 days. And of course, if you look at the graph, let's just look at this past 7 days. You could see we were trading in this range where I thought was a pretty good place for us to be. And then I was looking for it to jump up to where it is now, actually go a little bit higher in the $4.50 range. But it took a dive for a day down to 322, stayed there for a little bit, and then shot right back up here to 370. So anyway, we're at a much better trading place than we were yesterday. But what I want to make mention to tonight is something I have been talking about for a long time. In fact, I think the last 4 or 5 videos I've covered this, and that's the trading volume. If you look at the market cap on EOS, it's a $3.8 billion market cap with a $3.2 billion market volume, or 24-hour trading volume, which is an incredible volume for that kind of a market cap. So there's a lot of trading going on with EOS. And I don't see too many people talk about volume, but I saw this on this particular article. What is it called? EOS price surge continues as 375 resistance poses no real problems. But they do mention the volume too. Let me read from it here real quick. Or else just right here, highlight it. Over the past 24 hours, there's been a hefty 13.4% increase as far as the price of EOS is concerned. Additionally, there is a nearly 10% gain in EOS Bitcoin, which is perhaps the most interesting aspect of as of right now. And Bitcoin looks like it's getting close to 4,000. So hopefully it goes through that. Combined, and they're making this 3.46 billion in trading volume. Actually, it's a lot more right now. It's over 3 billion. This only has it at 2.4 billion. It appears EOS is doing a lot of things right, primarily because of trading volume continues to increase accordingly. I've talked a little bit about trading volume, why I think the trading volume is so high. Because I think large positions are trading the EOS token. What I mean by large positions is people that have a lot of EOS. And you can go to EOS.io Flare. I tried to go there a few minutes ago, but the site was down. And took a look at the whales and see who owns the EOS. But anyway, here we go. There's another interesting thing here too. And I want to read this because I thought this was good. For those crypto traders simply chasing profit, it would appear there is a few interesting arbitrage. Arbitrage is the difference between one price on an exchange and another price. And sometimes prices range on exchanges, and you could play the spread. And right now they're showing you here where the spreads are at. You can get a 1.79% between these two and a 2.5% between these two. So the fact that there's an arbitrage and a spread out there, there's actually profit in doing trading, especially if you had a big amount to trade, like I talked about last night. So anyway, let's read this. More specific, I'll start right here. More specifically, the potential profit ranges from 1.9 to 2.5, which is more than acceptable for altcoins and token trading these days. It does involve using some of the lesser known exchanges. However, thus trading liquidity can prove to be somewhat problematic at times. Not only this, it's very profitable for people to do that. So that's why I think there's a large trading volume right now, because people, i.e. perhaps exchanges that own a lot of EOS, can play these arbitrages, and then not only that, they can play these big spikes, and then going down and going up, going down, and these huge spreads. I mean, you get 15% on a day. Actually, 11.5, and there's been days it's been 15%, even higher. That's incredible incentive if you've got a hold of a lot of ES or control a lot of ES to do that, to trade that. It's the only way you're going to get this $3 billion trading volume, because half the tokens are staked and unavailable for trading. The other half of the tokens are owned by people that have it on exchanges. So, and very few people are actually that own it themselves probably are trading that much that would be able to be that much trading volume. So anyway, let me see if there's anything else I was going to talk about tonight. I just want to make a quick video tonight about the spike in price, because just about the last night I was talking about it going down. Now it goes back up. So I'm in the favor of seeing things go higher. I think they will go higher, but I also see a lot of things going on as far as the trading volume is concerned, and these ways that people are making the differences between increases and decreases and spreads between the price going up and the price going down. So anyway, that's why I recommended everybody hold EOS in their own wallet off an exchange, and keep the EOS safe by being off the internet. And some people ask me about that. I said, keep your coins offline. It's not the coins that I'm talking about keeping offline. It's your private key. So some people made some comments about that was kind of confused. What I say is just keep your private key on a separate computer, and then keep that computer in cold storage, which means, and you go down, spend $1,000, $1,500 on a Mac Airbook, store your private keys on there, and then just keep that particular computer off the internet. That's all you need to do. It's very simple, very easy process. And then use the decentralized exchanges when you trade. DEX EOS, new DEX. These are the exchanges I'd recommend. These are the exchanges that are trading the EOS token and also trading the EOS airdrop. So they're built on EOS. Let's just take a look at it. Let's go to DAP Radar. These are the exchanges where I would be. This would be the exchanges we use. This is exchanges I would recommend. Would be these that are built on EOS. And there's a category here where you can look at exchanges. I think I'm already on it. There you go. Here's the exchanges. Now I actually like NewDex really well. DEX EOS is really good. You know, there's a bunch of exchanges. Chainets is good. So here's where these exchanges are going to be very valuable property in the near future. Some people hold tokens in some of these exchanges. I think we own some tokens in some of these exchanges, but these are the exchanges of the future. The decentralized DEX is running on EOS. That's where I would be. And then also, if you get on one of these exchanges, they're linked to Scatter, which is linked to a wallet. Usually I use the Lynx wallet. I've used Meet.1. Those are the wallets we use. Most of the time I show my screen on my broadcast. You can see the stuff that's on my desktop and stuff we use. So anyway, interesting day. Hopefully it continues tomorrow, and we'll see bigger prices ahead. And I appreciate you listening. Thank you very much.